Morning. So, ready for your long answers? Hope you are done with your short answers. And now let's continue with our next long answers. So, again, a short reminder before I start with it. Firstly, take care of your handwriting. Please do your work in beautiful handwriting. Take care of your handwriting as well as your spelling mistakes. Secondly, please don't watch your phone screen. No need to watch it. I'll speak the answers. You just have to listen it carefully. And in the meanwhile, wherever you feel like, you can pause the video, complete your work, complete your line, and again restart with it. So, whatever the instructions will be given in between, follow them positively. So, let's continue our work. So here comes your first long question. So first question is, explain the need to separate the components of mixture. I repeat, explain the need to separate components of mixture. Start with your answer. There are two reasons to separate the components of mixture are. Come to new line, put first heading. First heading is to remove undesirable substances. Write its explanation. Separation is done to remove the unwanted components from a mixture. For example, your mother removes stones from pulses and rice before cooking. Full stop. Now come to new line, put another heading. Heading is to obtain useful components. Now write its explanation. Separation is useful to obtain required components from a mixture. For example, petrol and diesel are two useful components that are used to get from a mixture of petroleum. So here comes the second question. In second question, you have to define four terms: filtration, evaporation, decantation, and mixture. So let's start with the filtration. Start your answer putting first heading in a new line, that is filtration. Start writing its definition. The process of separating insoluble solids present in a liquid using a filter is called filtration. Now let's move to next heading. This one we have done. Let's move to second definition, that is evaporation. Put the heading in new line. Start writing. The process of changing of liquid into vapor on heating is called evaporation. Now this one also we have done. Let's move to decantation. Again start up with a new line. Put heading decantation in a new line. Start writing its definition. The process that involves pouring out the liquid from one container into another without disturbing the sediments is called decantation. This also we are done. Now let's move to the last definition, that is mixture. New line, put heading mixture and start writing its definition. A substance that consists of two or more types of particles is called mixture. So we are done with our fourth heading also. So here second answer is finished. Now the third question is, explain what methods of separation will you use to separate the components of a mixture of chalk powder, water and stones. So start writing the answer. Firstly, we will start with sedimentation process. While doing this, stones, chalk powder will be settled down at the bottom of water. Then water will be shifted in the another jar without disturbing the sediments. Full stop. Now the water obtained in the second jar will be shifted to another jar, but this time we will use filter paper while shifting the water. Full stop. Water will be passed out from the fine holes of filter paper and fine particles of chalk powder will be left on filter paper. So in this way we can separate chalk powder, stones and water. So here comes your fourth question. Explain the process of sedimentation. Why is alum added to beaker of muddy water? So firstly, define the process of sedimentation. So start your answer in a new line putting the heading of sedimentation. Now start writing its definition. The process in which the heavier particles of solid in a liquid settle down at the bottom is called sedimentation process. After this, start writing your new line in a new paragraph. Start writing it as we are going to start with the second part of the same question. Start making a new paragraph. Alum is added to muddy water to fasten the sedimentation process because after adding alum to it, it settles on mud particles, making them heavier, which makes them settle down more quickly. So here we are done with first 4 long answers and it's enough for today. Tomorrow we will continue with next 3 long answers.